I'd like to find the road we roam together, swinging along, finding the long way home. We didn't mind the time or place or weather, singing a song, finding the long way home. Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day, dear.
What is going on, guys? Alright, as you saw from the intro, this is a very modest little old workers' cottage, built 1880. Now the area we are in was filled with these little row cottages along the streets, and slowly and surely, well actually rapidly, they're being replaced with the all too common townhouses. Luckily there are still a lot of old cottages in this area, and this one's kind of survived in between a warehouse, and it was still used as a rental up until about 2 years ago, I think. But we're going to check it out. It is open, and you'll get to see how modest the living was back in the day. These little workers' cottages. Alright, so I think the old wash house used to be here. For whatever reason, it's either fallen down or was knocked down. Check out the old outhouse, the old dunny, the original dunny. Although it has got an updated toilet, probably when the sewers were connected, all the plumbing. Now I did notice at some point they did put some new corrugated iron on the roof along with this one, and a new wall. Not a new wall, well, a different wall here. I think it's even an addition because, as you'll see, there's a little shower area in there. And there is a lot of salt damp in this place, and it's kind of no surprise that it's being demolished because it needs a lot of work. Right, let's check it out. So yeah, this little lean-to is an add-on, but this is where they converted it to the bathroom. Big mirror there, partition there, shower there. Well, the shower base, the plumbing's been removed, and the shower curtain's still on the ground there. And I'm having to duck just to stand here. This is how cozy this place is. The original old door. And that is actually that synthetic grass, like the putt-putt courses are decked out with. Alright. So this is the original kitchen area, even though they have closed off the fireplace. The old stove would have been an old cooker in there. Maybe it's still in there, we don't know, but that's actually a laundry unit. It's been installed for the kitchen use. Just tells you, oh, actually might be able to, oh no, see look at all the salt damp there. No, I don't want to do that, probably do some damage. But the height of these doors are a dead giveaway that they were built way back in the 1800s. And as you'll see down the hallway, the door heights are very small. There's a warehouse right there. Now the power is still on here, I did notice. But the previous occupants did go with the bright colours. Well, these classic old colours. Pretty recent electrical updates, definitely in the last 20 years. Yeah, salt damp there. And that happens from lack of foundations, where the damp from the soil travels up through the walls. When the seasons change and when the moisture recedes, it leaves behind all the salts that are brought up, which start deteriorating the walls. And that spells doom for the dwelling, if not treated. But huge windows. Simple little archway. Looks like it's had some repairs done there. Main room. Oh, we'll give it some light, seeing there's power. There we go. Oh, check this out, I didn't notice that. Oh, that's concrete. A wall feature. Mantle's gone. Again, that's not floorboards, that's solid earth underneath. And again, that's why this place is suffering from salt damp, because it's not sitting up on any foundations. And you can actually feel when you're walking, there's troughs and divots. Now this is the front of the cottage, but it's had a front lean-to added to enclose the where the veranda would have been, because there's the original power box. So yeah, this little entrance, well, I don't think it's original, but it's very old still. It was probably added some point after the home was built. Which has created another extra room, because there's only really the kitchen and those two rooms. So that's about it. I only really wanted to document it, obviously, to catalogue anything that's old and that represents how it was back in the day, even if it's as basic and empty as this. It's still important to get these on film, in my opinion anyway, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Jump in the comments if you want to, and I will cruise on to the next location. And I'll see you there, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye. What is happening, guys? Okay, as you saw from the little intro there, this is a really old shop front with a residence, an old residence at the back. Now, I did check this place about a year ago. It was not accessible. I do know there is a window open around the back now, so we'll probably be able to check it out. From what we can see, it is definitely a late 1800s, early 1900s building. The old bullnose veranda there. And these classic door entrances would have been nice old stained glass in the surround there. And check out how large the windows are. It's another distinct feature of turn of the century. And also late 1800s. These the cornering, kind of got those divots embedded in every second one of those squares. did notice there was some graffiti put on the back, which wasn't there last time I was here as well. So let's go take a look, guys. The inside was kind of gutted a little bit from what I could see through the windows last time. There would have been many stores, old shops like this along this stretch, as there still are, but a lot of them have gone also. Try and shield the camera from the breeze. See, all this graffiti was not there a year ago, and this window certainly wasn't open last time either. Oh, it's probably not the greatest spot to actually get in either. Straight over the cellar. See if the door's open. Oh, well, that makes it far more easier. Yeah, that door was locked along with the window last time, but I did notice, as you'll be able to see here, that the floorboarding has been removed. Cobwebs. Okay, this has been redone. That's just drywall. You can see the narrow doors. See, these are low, narrow doors, so I'm guessing this may even go back to 1880. Classic archway there, though. Yeah, I might just put my mask on as well, as there is a draft blowing through this place. Yeah, the old cellar. In the back room here, which is not uncommon, but I've seen them in other places, not necessarily under a fireplace. Now I'll see if this is safe. That's all chipboard flooring as well. It's all been redone. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. The vents are still showing, so it's the original ceiling, although it's like kind of got a stucco rendering on it. I think we could see most of what was in here from the window, but I'll just peer down here. It's just your little root cellar, basic food and supply storage. Actually, it hasn't even been bricked in, or if it has, the bricks have been removed. See, it's just earth. Maybe this was a second one that was added at some point. I don't know. Suggestion box. This is a staff room. Footy pool entries. That means your tips, your weekly tips for who's going to win the football games on the weekends. Let's keep moving. At least there's boards still to walk on. Yeah, there's one of the old ceiling roses. A lot of salt damp there. Four fluorescent lights, that's a little bit harsh. Probably an office at some point. No mantle. Alright, so this looks like it was the open shop section. The original hallway would have had a wall here. It's definitely been opened up a bit from the original. Okay, there's the original ceiling height up there with the cornicing, guys. And the plaster and lathe ceiling. See what they've done. Yeah, they've lowered the ceiling right to the edge of those vents. Usually there's a little bit of a gap between the vent and the cornicing. Oh, here's an old newspaper. I love finding old newspapers. Definitely would have been stained glass in that doorway. Okay, there's a door over there. Maybe that went into the other room. Another cobweb we're just getting rid of. Yep, that just went into the other room. I thought maybe it was a little walk-in cupboard or something. All right. Oh, I'd say that's the shop front door. And they would have had the displays in the shop front window. The doorway to the residence originally. Let's have a look at this old newspaper. I'm going to take some still shots at the end and also keep my eye out for any old tobacco tins. 1981, so not too old, but most likely thrown under a linoing or floor covering at some point. Yeah, we've seen that room. Oh, we haven't seen there. Okay, this is just storage. Look at all that, it's just all additions. All this section. Although that is still the original foundations there, it's just had a lot of alterations. Now that's locked, but all it is some little back room there that again, it's an addition. And that's just still the floor plan of the shop. Which means we've had a look at the whole lot. So it's far from its original format and its original condition. This obviously was still all the shop. And as the decades rolled by, they just fitted it out however they needed to adjust. Alright guys, that's it. It would be fantastic to see this place revamped, redone, and brought back, even if it is a store. It would be amazing to see people coming and going out of that door again to buy some local supplies. Maybe it's just dreaming, but it would be good to see. Alright guys, on to the next one, wherever that is. And I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Jump in the comments if you want to. Cheers guys, bye.
Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day.